Alright guys, hi, what's up? Welcome back. This music's really loud. I need to turn down my recording television because it's getting really loud and obnoxious and I'm leaning over for some reason. But anyway, welcome back to Childhood Games Month. We're still playing games that are near and dear to me. This is Bit Trick Runner. This is what we're finding this week. I don't have a box for it either, but there's clearly a picture of a box existing somewhere. I'm holding up my fingers for no reason. This is Bit Trick Runner. This is one you all may actually know about because it got a very high-profile sequel, and it's a very popular game. But this is essentially, for lack of a better term, a run-and-gun rhythm game. Anyway, this game also took a very similar approach to the music that... we're going to skip the story because it doesn't matter. This game took a very similar approach to the... Yeah, okay, Joe, I know. The music that Light Tracks did. Because you're on such a clearly restricted path, it can build the music by having you interact with things. I thought this was genius as a kid. I still think it's a brilliant idea, and it makes you able to cram miles and miles more music into a Wii game than you ever would be able to normally. It's incredible. It's an incredible idea, and I'm so glad it got a like HD sequel. Like, this is clearly like, I'm gonna cringe every time I hear that noise. I'm gonna cringe every time I hear that noise because it was my alarm on my phone for ages and ages. But this game is very deliberately designed to look like an 8-bit game, and then the bonuses are designed to look like a less good 8-bit game, or more appropriately a 4-bit game. Oh, I missed that gold. That's annoying. I don't think I've ever gotten to the end of these bonuses with every gold, but we're gonna keep trying. But this is just... This game also very much... Ugh. This game very, very much knows what it wants to look like, knows what it wants to sound like, has its art style down pat, knows what it wants to be. Oh, check out that high score. That high score noise is my alarm that wakes me up. Anyway, we're going to put in G underscore edge, KLMN for the initials. Because them's the initials for the channel. Now we're in Space 2 already, and I suck. So this game, also very near and dear to me, also a game I lost a whole lot of time to during summers and when I didn't have to do homework for school. It's just so good, and it's the epitome of what the Wii can do. And I might have to shut up for a second just to let you guys hear the music. Oh, of course I shut up. Anyway. Listen to that. Oh, sorry, I had to shut up. That music's just too good. So anyway, as you can see, I'm very, very familiar with the first couple levels of this game. Because I played a lot of the first couple levels of this game, and then often had to go do something, and just never really got much farther, because I wanted to experience the game as a whole, because I was weird about it. Also, I sucked at that. Wow, did not get very much. But this game... stop making that noise. I really shouldn't have set that as my alarm noise, but it was one of the longer samples from the game, because somebody ripped all the samples out of the game. Because somebody ripped all the audio out of this game. And because they're all super short note samples that play when you interact with things, it doesn't make well for applying the noises to your smartphone for an alarm. It does, however, make well for remix artists who can say to their MIDI piano, hey, I want all these samples to be on all these specific notes, so you can get this feel very easily. just the way the game has its music so clearly tied to gameplay is the epitome of what I want to make out of a game, if I ever have the good fortune to make a game, you know. And I know a little bit about 2D game design, and I know a little bit about 2D game engine development. But this game is very much what I would want a game that I would design to feel like. I want it to know what it wants. I want it to know how it's going to do what it wants. I want a very solid game if I'm ever going to make a game. And that's something that the games industry, I needed to duck there. The games industry is very much leaning towards because of the rise of indie gaming. Because it's a lot of like garage projects where people know, I want my game to do this, so I will make it do this, and I don't have a release date to worry about because it's just a hobby project. Sorry, if I trail off, it's because I'm actually focusing because I love this game. But to make a very long story short that I could blither on about forever about how indie games are, how the games industry should work, I love when games know what they want and they execute what they want very well, and they kind of wear their inspirations on their sleeve. Some games try and hide, you know, that they're clearly inspired by something, and then you get that kind of feeling of like, I know you're going for Final Fantasy here, but you're trying not to be obvious about it, which is weird. Cough Bravely Default. Like, anybody who plays Bravely Default and knows about RPG tropes just knows that it's clearly inspired by Final Fantasy. The story alone makes that obvious. But anyway, I digress a great deal. This game is very near and dear to my heart, and I really should just sit down someday and play it and finish the entire game, because it got a very good sequel that quite a few high-profile gaming YouTubers... Can I please not suck at this? See, I'm trying to get all the gold and I'm not doing the things correctly. I know, high score. Ugh, stop it with high score noise. Quite a few what I would determine as high-profile gaming YouTubers did playthroughs of the sequel to this game, just Bit Trip Runner 2. The thing with Bit Trip Runner is they, or I can just suck, but that brings up a thing that this game does. As you play, you can pick up power-ups to make you go faster. You get the cool voice samples there. But when you die like that, you lose all your levels and you go back to the beginning of the game. It's very unforgiving about death, unlike one of its indie compatriots, Super Meat Boy, where Super Meat Boy is just very like, alright, you died, let's get right back into it, and you're learning. Oh, this is so nostalgic. Oh. Let's go. Oh no! See, that's why I didn't get very far in this game, because the death mechanic is so unforgiving, but it also makes it immensely sad. It's kind of like playing Dark Souls for a modern audience. It lets you have that feeling of, oh gosh, I'm doing it, what do I do? And for the first time playing it anyway. And you can get into this kind of zone of like, alright, do. And the music playing into the game so much really drives that home. And that's what I meant by like a run and gun rhythm game almost. It does honestly play like a rhythm game. And it's so much fun. And it has such a clear... I just have very many feelings about this game, and I could talk about it for years and years, honestly. There's certain games that I treasure to such a degree, that I could practically write an academic paper on them, and this game is honestly not an exception to that. Just certain games know what they wanted knew what they wanted from frame one, and they just so happened to be games I played, and they're just, ugh. I just could blither about this all day. I love video games so much, and like, it's just so good. It's just so good. And the fact that this game got a sequel, like literally mechanically a sequel, and also just a ton of other games with the main character, Commander Video. Like there's a game that I'm probably gonna play at some point, that's an actual shoot 'em up, which, it's a rail shooter, and I'm garbage at rail shooters, so prepare your body for that, I suppose. I just love this game. I am a lover of many things, and video games is one of them. Nice! I got both of those at the end. And I could talk all day about this. After this bonus challenge, I think we're out of time. Unfortunately, we'll see how long I can go with this bonus challenge while blithering. Alright, so we gotta go, dude. We're gonna miss that gold. We're gonna miss that gold for safety's sake. Oh, I would love to see a speed run of this game. Hi. Oh, jeez. Who? He. Ha. Oh, man. Alright, so. Whew. Oh, that high score sound. That high score sound's supposed to be nostalgic for me, and it's just not because I was a dingus. No, don't. We're out of time. We're out of time. We're out of time. Hi, can I pause? Okay, I can hit the home button. Okay, I paused. I didn't actually find the pause button. I found the home button. So this has been Bit Trip Runner. I found it to be an incredibly nostalgic piece of work. I would firmly suggest getting it. There's going to be a WiiWare link in the description, like most of the time when I have Wii games on the show. So, this has been Bit Trip Runner. Next week we're going to find something that I wanted to play as a kid, and only got to play once, hopefully, if I can get it to play nice. We'll see. Well, actually, no, that's the week after next is that's happening. The next one is an actual, literal childhood game for me. Is what we're finding next week. That's all I'm going to tell you. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next week.